computer. Let's go.
All right, all right. Welcome everybody to the second edition of the Netstock Partner Pit Stop. We're so glad you're here. And as you can see, we've added somebody to our podcast, Mr. Don Martin.
Very special guest.
Welcome, welcome. He's our
Thank you.
fearless leader,
Thank you.
our global SVP of Channel and Partnerships. So
Yes, thank you.
welcome.
It's a
Listen,
Welcome.
I
mouthful.
feel
Mouthful.
privileged. I don't always get invited to these types of things. So I feel privileged that you guys even said okay when I said, can I jump in? So it's
I
great.
Well, I
know.
mean, did we invite you or did you just add
He
yourself
just
to the
jumped in, but
invite? I'm not so sure.
yeah.
Either way.
More the latter, but whatever.
6 of one, half dozen of another. It's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
But yeah, we might look all chipper and refreshed, but we are exhausted. We just got back from NetSuite's Sweet World in Vegas, and we were there for what, 5 days?
Yep. Another trip to Vegas, which was always exciting.
Another.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun, but exhausting. So
Yeah, it's a
I
place
tell
to
you
go.
what, yeah, it was a great show, huge show. It seemed bigger than any other Sweet Worlds that I've been to. I don't know what the end attendance was, but it was amazing.
I did
But
hear
yeah.
that there was a very large push for customer attendee this year, so maybe that's what we felt a little different. And I know
Mm-hmm.
we're going to talk a little bit more about that later, but I had
Yeah.
heard from a couple other partners that it felt heavy customer, which is good.
Which is good.
So
That's yeah,
yeah, very
that's what
Yeah,
we
very
I
want.
heavy
think
user.
it's true.
So,
I think it's true.
Mhm. And I mean, the push probably was because of the great announcement they had at the opening keynote. I tell you what, seeing all the AI stuff and what NetSuite is doing, ooh, exciting, exciting. I mean, the when they were showing how it's helping to just recognize how you talk, like how you type in the question or how you do business, the way you work, it's going to follow the way you work versus us trying to adjust to, the way AI wants you to do things. I just think that's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Demos were great.
the AI is amazing. And I don't know if it's because it's developing so much, but we go to these ERP conferences and we see what AI is available, and
Hmm.
it looks really amazing and really amazing. And this just seems next level to me. And I
yeah.
don't know if it's because it's been a couple of months since we've been at other ERP conferences and things have just changed so much. But
Yeah.
the Ask Oracle block and the stuff that they were doing inside NetSuite was just, yeah, mind blowing. Really, really useful stuff for customers. I missed
Very.
the first
Yeah.
part of the keynote, but I logged in online and watched some of the stuff near the end, and it was really mind blowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that action falls in line very well with what Netstock has done with our own AI, right? With giving customers actionable things to do, right? That was sort of the tone of the
Yes. Yep.
NetSuite AI program as well as not just information. This isn't just another, search engine. This is things that are going to give people actionable items to make impacts on their business, which I think is great. So.
Yeah, exactly. Mariah, any thoughts on that from you?
Yeah, no, I think to Don's point, it falls in line with sort of how we approach AI here at Netstock, really centered around enabling end users to execute faster, better, and smarter. And
Exactly.
even with our AI, we just hit our millionth opportunity delivered. I think they
Hmm.
say like a Netstock user gets an AI opportunity every 90 seconds
Mm.
Right.
from
And I
Netstock.
think that's even shortened since we
Yeah,
announced
since we
that.
got
So
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
super
getting
cool.
faster.
Yeah.
Our
Can't even
customers
keep
are
up.
leveraging our AI.
Yeah.
It's good to
Yeah.
see.
Well,
So
and for those of us who know, but on the opportunity engine, which is Netstock's first phase of AI, which is serving up actionable items for our customers. If you know that there's a thumbs up, thumbs down icon on each of those opportunities that come up that says, "Is
Mm.
this helpful?" Thumbs up, thumbs
Mhm.
down. I think the last report we saw, we reviewed it a couple weeks ago. It was somewhere in the 80% range were thumbs up. So not only is the AI engine fast, not only is it serving up actionable items for customers, but it's helpful actionable
Yep.
items for customers that they can use to implement, right? So
Very
Wow,
good.
that's
I
cool
That's
to
think it
know.
was 80
great
something.
stats.
I'll have to find out what the actual number was, but it was in the 80s.
Nice. Well, next edition, we'll give you an update.
Yeah, there was some stuff
Yeah.
on our benchmark report that we're going to be releasing in a couple of weeks as well. We'll do something on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the AI adoption has more than doubled from 2023. It was 23%. That's moved to 48%. Still not more than 50% adoption, but it just shows that the AI is making a difference, and people are adopting it to and using it in their business to become more optimized.
Yep.
And we're building things to make that even better as we're going along. So AI is here to stay for sure. And it's amazing to see how it's growing, not only with us, but with NetSuite as well, and the functionality that they have. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's really, creating that full end-to-end kind of solution for a business. And that really ties into another announcement that we were lucky enough to sit in on about the SDN partner program. So some things that NetSuite is really revolutionizing, I guess, the way they're working with third-party providers like us who are enhancing the NetSuite solution. So Don, you were in the meeting with me. So let's talk a little bit about that. Scott Dirksen led that breakout session.
Yep. Yeah, and I felt a different tone in that meeting with Scott. So Scott is the new VP of the SDN program, which is for partners like us, not resellers or VARs, but partners like third-party partners like Netstock. And there was just a very different tone of that meeting that we were able to have. We met with Andre, who's going to be helping with Sweet World next year. He's one of the new employees that joined Scott's team. And then we have to give a shout out to Kara Curry, who is leading the events for Sweet World, is part of the SDN team as well. I mean, even weeks up until Sweet World, she was answering emails from us, getting back to us with answers to questions that we might have. So, and as we all know, pre-event time is very stringent and hectic and exhausting, and long days and short nights. So we
I
have
know,
to
I
give a shout out to
swear
them.
she does not sleep for probably 2-3 months.
I would imagine so. I would
She's
imagine so.
amazing.
Yeah, that may be why she's on vacation right now. So hopefully she's sitting on a beach somewhere with a Mai Tai or something. I don't know if
There you
people.
go.
But no, I think the we didn't have as much time as we obviously would have wanted to with Scott, but I know he had a very busy schedule. I think we had 30 or 40 minutes with him one-on-one, and was just able to kind of get a very different tone or sense of what the SDN program is going to look like in the future for partners,
Yeah.
right? For third parties like us in the NetSuite ecosystem. And I think there was a togetherness tone, right? Where knowing that our product helps their product, and knowing that our product helps them win NetSuite deals, knowing that our product helps reduce churn with their customer base. And there's a much more of a togetherness. That's probably the best word for it, is that they are welcoming partners in. They are wanting to make sure that their team is educated on how our solutions work, that they have all the tools at their disposal to be able to refer and recommend third parties, again, to help them win deals and help them keep customers happy and from churning. So it was a great opportunity. I'm sure there'll be more follow-up meetings to come in the next coming weeks or so with the SDN program. But yeah, Scott was very welcoming. Kara obviously was amazing, and good to meet Andre for the first time as well. So very exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I loved hearing how they're really approaching it as, okay, let's find the right solution that just extends NetSuite. And, we know that one company can't always be all and do all. So what makes sense? Who's adding the value to the customers that we serve?
Yep.
And, really exciting to hear that, and looking forward to seeing the changes moving forward. So
Yep. It's going to be great.
Cool stuff. All right. Well, from there, I tell you what, the expo, woo, amazing time. Always busy. I don't know if we had a chance to really just kind of relax there. We had so many people we talked to. So Mariah, what'd you think about that? I think this was your first Sweet World, right?
It was my first Sweet World. I knew it was going to obviously be a good show. I knew I was going to get a lot of steps. That's like somebody told me you're going to have a ton of
A
steps,
lot of steps.
which I did. I had plenty of steps. But I was just amazed by the quality of the conversations that we were having with people. I mean, it wasn't surface level, like, hey, we're Netstock, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. It's like, folks coming up to our booth saying, like, I know you guys do supply and demand planning. Here's what I'm working with in my business. Like, how do we solve these problems together? We spoke to people, in depth about how we help their supply chain issues, how we can optimize their inventory. We did a plethora of demos. So we had the opportunity to actually show people the interface. So I know we all walked away feeling really good about the conversations that we were able to have and really solidifying how we can help NetSuite customers. I mean, when you get to talk face to face with a prospect, it's just like it's a game changer. And I know we really love to talk about supply chain issues and how we can help. So it was great. I know
Yeah.
we were all tired by the end of it, but it was an amazing show, and I know we're literally still talking about it, and it was last week. So
We are.
all good
And
news.
even the follow-up, we're getting the coolest feedback. Don, I think you were copied on the email,
Yep.
but I don't know if I can quote it. You might have it in front of you, but it was something to the lines of your demo, your discussion with us was the highlight of the
Yep.
show. And I can't quit talking about how your solution is going to help us move forward.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, and they're not even our customer yet. So amazing feedbacks.
Yet.
Yet.
Yes.
Yet. I know, but to get that kind of feedback,
Yeah.
woo,
Yeah.
that was
And
So
that's
we got
early,
some.
right? I mean, we just got home on Friday.
Mhm.
So, as of Monday or Tuesday, we're already getting some really great feedback, which is a
Yeah.
testament. So,
And there was somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody came by the booth and said, I will not forget you guys because you were so much fun.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I remember that as well. Like the customer came around and said, I actually enjoy coming over here. I think that we're going to get a stamp. And they've been to a
Yes.
couple of booths and they were like, you guys are just so much fun.
oh yeah, the postcard
The
stamp.
Yes.
postcard stamps,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So
Oh,
any of
that's
you
great.
who missed us this year, don't miss us next year.
That's right.
We're
Yeah.
fun. We're
Well,
Yeah,
lots.
so
and then
we,
one of my neighbors popped by. How small world. I have a couple friend of ours that live in the neighborhood. Our kids play together. They are on swim team together. I'm sitting at the booth and all of a sudden I see her come around the corner and stick her head and she's like, "Hey, Don." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing here?" She's like, "I work for NetSuite." I'm like, "What do you do for NetSuite?" She goes, "I'm an account manager." I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Like
That
that
was
was
great.
yeah, that
I
was
love that.
yeah,
Such a
we
great
need to
community.
send her some flowers or something straight away so that we can
I'll
get
just
some business
walk out
from
my front door.
her.
You can bring them
Thanks,
over.
thanks a lot.
She lives like 9 doors away from me. She's like right around the
There you
corner.
go.
That's relationship building,
Such a
right?
small world, I tell you.
Just doing my channel work, just bringing flowers.
Yeah,
Man, it was a great show.
yeah, it was
Was.
an
We also got to
amazing, it was
see
an
some
amazing show.
existing customers. Sorry, Mom. We got
Yes.
to see some existing customers, which is always so fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Um,
And we
yeah,
even
we're
had
getting ready
one.
to talk to them about it, and they're like, "Hold on, we're already customers, and we're
Yeah.
so happy, and this, that, and the other thing." And it's always fun when that's the case. So
Yeah.
it's good to
Well, and
see
we even had a
customers as well.
customer in the booth hanging out with us and talking. So that was amazing too. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
we did a testimonial. We actually did a webinar with them, combined with
Yeah.
Shiphawk because they use Shiphawk as well,
Mhm.
and agreed to come and spend some time in our booth and at Shiphawk's booth to chat to customers and just kind of give them insight on how they actually use the software. It's always great to hear from a customer rather than one of us trying to sell on the application and telling them
Right.
more the ROI. To actually
Yeah.
hear from the customer how they use an application, that it's working in the business, it's amazing. So
Yeah. Well, and what it does too is I think it brings the guard down from the person walking up to a booth, and you're walking up to a booth and you've got all these people running around doing demos and talking and whatever. And then you've got another customer sitting at the booth going, "Hey, I don't even work for Netstock." I mean, he would hold up his badge and say, "I
Right.
work for Netstock. What are you guys dealing with? How can I give you some advice? This is what we do." I mean, it just lowered the guard way
Yeah.
down for that booth attendee experience, which was cool to see.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know there were lots of after hours events and parties. And I mean, I want to talk about the closing party. I don't know about you guys, but that was a blast. Pitbull. Yeah.
Pitbull was
Oh,
amazing.
we're supposed to
No
do that now.
notes.
Okay, sorry, I'll do
No
that.
I don't know. What
notes.
does Pitbull do?
No, that's Madonna, or is that
They
no?
Oh,
Janet
okay.
did.
Jackson.
I'm
Janet
giving my
Jackson,
age away.
Madonna.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it was an
fun.
amazing show. I am not a very big Pitbull fan. I realized after watching the show, but the show was incredible. Like I don't really enjoy his music, but he really did put on an amazing show. And some of the stuff that he spoke about, with the schools and how he's building
Mhm.
schools with the money that he's making, and really commendable stuff. So uh, I'm a Pitbull fan from that point of view, but not a big fan of the music.
How
But I
many?
had a great time. I had a great time.
Here's what I think. Oh, sorry, Don.
No, I was going to say, how many people do you think they? So the venue was this outdoor tent, right?
Yeah. Yep. It
And
was
then
the
they had the
keynote tent.
ceiling sort of lit up so it looked like stars in the top of the tent. But I mean, it was how many people were there? 10,000, 15,000 people? I mean,
It was huge.
At
it was
least.
huge and it
Yeah.
was packed. It was
Yeah.
And
packed.
I didn't walk, or like I kind of kicked myself for not walking around the whole thing because we
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
be watching
Together.
the stage. I mean,
We wanted to be able to walk. That's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was so good though. And I think about what you said, Vaughn, with some of the stuff that Pitbull does, like for the community, but also when you look at his music, like the collaboration that he's done with other artists, I mean, it just kind of fit into the theme of
It did,
NetSuite
absolutely
and
did.
all the collaboration and everything that they're extending out. So I mean, that just kind of came to me when you were talking about that,
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah, he, you know, especially the stuff that he gives back to the community. But I know you were joking around about some of the music, and I'm like, he makes some of these songs like so cool from the way the original artist did it, and they collaborated together. What a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kind of like our experience working with the NetSuite team.
Pitbull's the man. Pitbull's the man. You
Mhm.
got to jump on board, Vaughn. I know.
Well, look, it was an amazing show. It was a big show. There were a lot of people there, dancers, and it was a lot of fun. And I think it kind of goes with the whole event really from NetSuite point of view.
Yeah.
They have a huge. They just make everything bigger and better. They have huge attention to detail, the design, the our stands that they set up, those turnkey stands, are just amazing. The furniture, the lighting, everything is just kind of like spot on. Even the stairs are color coded to whatever the color palette was. It's really just an amazing spectacle.
Yeah, we were transformed into a
Yeah,
different world.
it's
Yeah.
amazing. It really
It's
is one
very
of my
cool.
favorite, and they really go like to the nth degree on everything, and that's why even a concert like Pitbull. I mean, that's pretty amazing to have that many people in a concert like that as a party. So they exceed expectations every year, I think.
Yep.
One of
Attention to
the
detail, so
yeah,
good.
yeah. One of the great things that they did that really helped us at our booth was, and I forgot again what that thing's called, the little where you catch
Claw
the
machine.
yeah.
The
They
claw
had
machine.
their little fluffy toys in there, and people were coming by to try and grab the toys right in front of our booth. So it increased foot traffic past our booth quite a lot, which was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like little detail things like that they do. Allowing us to have our activations where we're also drawing more people to the booth. They thought about all these things, and it's just a really well thought out, well put together event. And yeah, it really just is amazing. Great to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who,
And I
who would
think
have thought a claw machine would drive? I mean, it was
Now we know.
nonstop. There was a nonstop line for
All
4
day,
days.
every day.
Absolutely.
Try to collect them all.
it was
That
And
fun.
kind of stuff.
And then
they'd fill up
as
different
people,
ones, so then people
Yeah.
would come back and try and get the other ones.
Yeah.
exactly. And then asking people, did you get the cat yet?
Yeah.
The cat's the hardest one to get.
Yeah.
So,
But I think foot traffic,
Crazy,
the,
but
the,
yeah.
the big thing was for us, I feel like foot traffic was a lot higher for us as a whole, whether it was just the machine or where we were positioned or whether they actually just did this so well that they would move people. But also, based on what you said, Don, I think they had a lot more customers there, and
Yeah.
customers that were really there looking for solutions and not just,
Mhm.
tire kicking or collecting swag or whatever it was. They were really, really interested.
Well, and it's interesting too, talking with some of them that I was almost like, I don't know if we'd fit your business. And the more we talked, they were like, actually, I think you do have a solution for us because we need it for this, this, and this. So they were recognizing it even, sometimes before I did. Obviously, they know their business better, but yeah.
Yeah, we even our little talk was on the Thursday in like the afternoon. We had our session, our Netstock session on AI.
Yes.
And then I was surprised how many people had signed up for that and came to watch. Usually by Thursday afternoon, people are a little bit tired, heading home or sleeping or out at the pool. So yeah, kudos to them. Really, a lot of foot traffic, a lot of customers, a lot of people that were at our session. It was a super successful event.
Yeah. I'm so glad you brought up the breakout session because I was surprised at that too. We had, I think I counted about like 26 or 28 folks in the room, which, it doesn't sound like a huge number, but when you're thinking we were later in the day on the last day.
On the last day, yeah.
And so many people had come to our booth already to come and see us. Yeah, it was
I
great.
had people that said, hey, I want to come and talk to you at the booth. And then they went, oh no, the expo's closed. So I was like, don't worry. We have time. We'll talk. But
you will hear
crazy.
from us, I promise.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So it was so good. So I don't know. We covered a lot in a very short amount of time.
We didn't even know if we were going to have things to talk about. Look at that. That was pretty good.
That never happens with us, Vaughn.
Silly rabbit. You knew better.
Never, ever.
Never.
So last thoughts from any of you?
I would just say, I mean, I hate to say this because I don't want to play favorites and never be a better, but that was one of the best events that I've been at. I really thought that I can't really fault them on anything.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yep.
I agree.
Great event. Great event. We'll be back next year.
Even though it's in Las Vegas and we always go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, getting to be our second home. We'll be back.
It's a perfect place to have conferences.
Should we just get a corporate apartment there and just leave it there and we'll just be
I mean, that's a thought. That's a thought. Boy.
I mean, golly.
We
We're there all the time.
We should just move there. Imagine how much we'd save.
I will not move there. No.
We love you, Vegas.
Don's like, I'm drawing the line. I'm drawing the
I will
line.
not be moving to Vegas.
On that note.
I love the weather and the golf, but I should not live in Vegas.
Enough with those suggestions, Vaughn.
It's fun to visit. It's fun to leave.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, I tell you what, thanks, team. You're an awesome team to work with. We are lucky to have the best partners, the best customers, the best solution. It's just a fun place to be. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.